if you work hard, earn steadily, and still feel financially stuck. This video might make you uncomfortable because the problem isn't you. You did what you were told. You studied. You stayed responsible. You avoided obvious mistakes. You didn't gamble your future away. You didn't live recklessly. And yet, every month feels tight, not desperate, not abundant, just narrow. You're not drowning, but you're not moving forward either. That feeling isn't personal, it's structural. Most people think being stuck looks dramatic. Debt spirals, missed bills, financial chaos. But modern stagnation is quieter. Nothing is technically wrong. Your life functions, your income arrives, your obligations get paid. And that's exactly why it's hard to notice. From early on, we're taught a simple formula. Learn useful skills, get a stable job, be disciplined, be patient. The promise is security. And if you grew up around uncertainty, security feels like success. But stability isn't freedom. Stability just means the system can predict you. Predictable income, predictable spending, predictable behavior. From the system's perspective, that's ideal. The system doesn't want you poor. Poor people are unpredictable. Instead, it wants you comfortable. Comfortable enough to comply, comfortable enough to consume, comfortable enough to repeat yesterday without questioning tomorrow. Comfort isn't evil, but it is effective. Watch what happens when money enters your account. Before you make a single decision, most of it is already assigned. Housing, taxes, utilities, transport, insurance, subscriptions, debt. This isn't because you're careless. It's because the structure was designed this way. Your paycheck doesn't create options. It maintains obligations. When money feels tight, the advice is always the same. Budget better. Track every expense. Work harder. Be more disciplined. But budgeting is about control, not freedom. You can be responsible, organized, and careful, and still feel trapped. Because discipline without leverage just makes you a very efficient participant. You're taught to celebrate upgrades. A bigger house means progress. A newer car means success. A higher credit limit means trust. But every upgrade hides a cost. More fixed obligations, less margin for error, fewer real options. Freedom doesn't come from appearances. It comes from flexibility. Every obligation demands consistency. Consistency demands presence. Presence demands compliance. You have to keep showing up. Because the moment income pauses, the entire structure starts to shake. That's not security. That's fragility wearing the mask of success. Debt plays a quiet role here. Modern debt doesn't hurt daily. It hurts monthly. And monthly pain is tolerable. Over time, your thinking changes. You stop asking, does this help me long term? And start asking, can I handle this month? That shift is subtle, but it keeps you maintaining, not building. The system isn't broken. It's optimized. Schools train compliance. Jobs train dependency. Credit trains patience. Very little trains ownership. Very little trains leverage. Very little trains independent thinking. So when progress feels slow, the blame quietly turns inward. But here's the important part. You're not failing. You're participating in a system that doesn't prioritize freedom. And once you see that, something changes. Not overnight, but permanently. Real change doesn't start with hustling harder. It starts with awareness. Because awareness removes shame. And without shame, your thinking becomes precise. If this made something click for you, stay here. This channel is about understanding money, leverage, and freedom. without hype.